Greetings, brothers and sisters. Myself and other UAW Local 163 civil rights members will talk about the Civil and Human Rights Committee. The UAW fights for all workers, black, brown, and white. The UAW has been inextricably aligned with the civil rights movement since its founding because they share a common vision: no discrimination. The UAW ensures members' full rights regardless of religion, race, creed, sex, political affiliation, nationality, age, disability, marital status or sexual orientation, gender identity, or gender expression. In this fight, UAW has been in every major legislation battle since the 1950s. The UAW is not just a bread and butter union that focuses on wages and benefits for their workers. Our union practiced social unionism before the phrase was coined in the 1980s. It is the belief that struggles for workers not only take place inside the workplace, but outside of it. The right to vote, the right to use the restroom, the right to clean drinking water, the right to a clean environment, the right of all workers to equal pay, and that Black Lives Matter. Social unionism essentially means that our union fights for social justice, human rights, and democracy, not only in our work sites, but in a society as a whole. It also means that the UAW takes a firm stance against hate crimes, police brutality, and politicians that use dog whistle politics to stoke fear and hatred strictly for political purposes to divide the working class. Martin Luther King penned his initial version of "I Have a Dream" speech at Solidarity House. The UAW helped desegregate bowling alleys in the 1940s. In this video, other Local 163 civil rights members will talk about the Civil and Human Rights Committee, what it means to them, and more about the committee.
Greetings, brothers and sisters. My name is Kevin Martin. I'm the Civil and Human Rights Chairperson at Local 163, the Romulus Plant. The Civil Rights Committee is one of the cornerstones of the UAW, and it was established in 1936. And we are the essential guardians of the no discrimination policy of our union. The committee informs members of steps and procedures, including filing complaints and hearings whenever a member or members believe their rights have been violated, either by management or other union members. The committee works toward the elimination of discrimination in the workplace, the community, and the nation. The committee needs members, not only the committee, but our union needs members who feel a moral obligation to speak out on the issues of intolerance, injustice, and bigotry, and to rebuke any person or group that expresses such activity.
Hello everyone, my name is Dia Skyans. I work at Oakwood Group. I am a committee person for the Union 163, and I'm here today to talk about civil rights and why it's important to me and my future, and my kids' future as well. In the world we live in today, people still literally teach their kids to hate for the color of their skin. One time I had an accident, I think I was 17 years old. I was dating a guy, a white guy. His mother and his father was racist. They never liked me, they never even got a chance to know me. Every time I come around, we used to sneak around, they'll call me, "Why you have this nigga in my house?" And I never understood it at first until I got older now. Now I understand, but I don't understand. If you don't want someone to hate you for the color of your skin, why would you hate someone else for the color of their skin? It shouldn't matter if they were orange, blue, purple, green. We should all love one another. That's my feelings about it. I love everybody. You could be the color of the ground for all I care. I never have hate in my heart. Never won't hate in my heart. I don't want to raise my kids like that. I want my kids to be able to play with any race without having to worry about this situation. We all thought it was gone, but it's still here. And we can't do nothing about it if we don't stick together as a community and try to at least deflare the problem. You know what I'm saying? If we not sticking together, there's nothing that's going to get done about it. It's going to keep going on, keep going on. When our kids get older, they're going to be doing the same thing. Do you want your kids doing that? I don't want my kids doing that.
Good morning. Question is, why is the UAW civil rights important to me? Well, it's personal with me. One of the reasons why it's important to me is because as a young man growing up in the inner city of Detroit, we stayed on the border of Dearborn. I can remember as a young man, as a child, we used to cross over the border to Dearborn because their parks had all the swings. And our parks in Detroit didn't have the swings, so we used to go over in Dearborn and swing on the swings and climb the monkey bars and whatnot. And sometimes the kids would yell racial slurs to us and run us away, run us out of Dearborn and run us across the border back to Detroit. And it bothered me as a young kid. And I used to tell my grandma, which was heavily involved in the civil rights, she actually motivated me and put this passion, this zeal in me. She was actually part of the Michigan Department of Civil Rights since 1963. She was deputy director. She retired in 1988, 25 years of service with the Civil Rights Department of Michigan. And she always taught and shared things. And one of the things she shared with us was in 1967, the riots in Detroit, the civil rights movement.
Hello, brothers and sisters of Local 163. Hope everything's working well for you today. I just want to share a few things. First, I come from a mixed family. I have Black, white, Hispanic. It's a multicultural unity that I thrive in because of all the different seasonings that come with ethnic people. So for that reason, I'm coming to you today and I want to talk about civil rights. So I believe that the greatest movement for justice in our country has been the civil rights movement. When everyone, regardless of your race, your gender, religion, or sexual orientation, everyone has the right to vote, the right for a fair trial, the right for equal employment and quality public education. When that happens, everyone wins, everyone benefits. The law says that unreasonable search and seizure, cruel and unusual punishment, and indiscriminate firing is a violation of our civil rights. But when they are upheld, these laws, they make us better citizens. Our communities thrive, and our country is better for it. So I just want to appeal to my members today to let's continue to strive for a more equal, a more solid, a more safe community. Let's strive for civil rights for everyone.